Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you again for the second time on today, once before work and once after work. I just got off of work and I was like, let me do the review for Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 2, Episode 6. I don't know if you guys are going to get this on Monday, though. It'll probably be up first thing on Tuesday morning. At any rate, let's get the review done. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys. So I'm going to do things out of order, because I need to keep Rock and Lou and Marvin and Kanan shit together, okay? So let's start with Partner. Partner's trying to follow up on what's going on with Creepy Daddy, okay? So she is at the station and she's getting some files pulled. And she's pulling Creepy Daddy's files, Detective Howard, okay? And as she's looking through his employee files, I guess, or I guess maybe just the cases that he's worked on, there is a 2-year pause in his employee file. So she was like, what's going on from 74 to 76? There's nothing here. Like, did he take a leave of absence? And the guy was like, well, only if he shot and killed somebody. So that could be the case, but otherwise he probably was on like undercover. They wouldn't keep track of that in the file. Okay, and 74, 76, I'm assuming this is sometime around the time that young man Kanan was born. And I guess if he was undercover, that means that's how he ended up hooking up with Rock. Well, we did know that part. We knew that part. Partner putting together the pieces. Later on, we see Partner with her girl, okay, the twin. It's real strange. Anyway, Partner is throwing off some ideas on her, just kind of talking about Creepy Daddy and the fact that he has a son and she don't really know what's going on and all of this. Well, it seems that her girl is not really concerned about all of that. You know what, Partner? I want to spend the night tonight, but I can't get hurt like like you did before. And she's like, I won't hurt you. And child, next thing we know, they having sex. I was like, ugh. I mean, absolutely nothing attractive about this session that they I was like, please get it off my screen. Look like 2 skinless cats up in that damn couch. I was like, we also see Juke. Juke is out shopping with her mom. And, she really wants this relationship with her mom, so she's bending. And when I say bending, she's doing quite a bit of bending, because we all know that Juke is gay. She's a lesbian, and not only is she the lesbian, but she is not the girly lesbian, okay? So she's doing a lot to help, to satisfy her mom. She's taking her hair down, which is beautiful, and she's got a cute little shape, and mom is buying all these cute dresses for her. And Juke is smiling in the mirror, but when she turns away from her mom, she got this look on her face like she want to throw up. And of course the mom is just like, oh, this looks so nice on you. Go try this on. Go try this on. I was like, Juke, how long are you gonna be able to hold this up? But we know, especially with her mom being so involved in church and everything, this being in the 80s, mama is not going to take well to Juke's lifestyle. Okay, so that's probably why she hasn't told her. Anyway, after they finish shopping, they're walking down the street. Juke got her Macy's bag, her Bloomingdale's bag and another bag, and somebody was like, hey, Juke. So they turn around and I'm just like, don't you see this woman standing right next to her? And you guys are just talking to Juke like, she's standing next to somebody that's y'all damn age, where you been? Okay, she just been around. Okay, he was like, what's up with the look? Like this, why you looking like that? And she was just like, oh, just kind of switching it up a little bit. He was like, that's a big ass switch. And then he finally notices her mother over there, and she was just like, I'm Laverne's mother. He was like, who Laverne? Nigga, go on some damn where. He was like, okay, Juke, I'm gonna catch up with you later. Okay, and he kind of walks off, and I was just like, yeah, Juke, how long you gonna be able to keep this facade going? And of course, Sanctified City Woman did not look pleased. All right, so now that I got that out of the way, let me get to the main story. So the show actually starts with Rock. She gathers up all of her crew together, including Marvin and Lou, and she tells them, listen, I know some shit going down in Newark, but you know what? That ain't stopping nothing. One monkey don't stop no show. Rock is determined to be in Newark, okay? And ain't a motherfucker about to run her out of there. It's gonna get all settled. She ain't quite sure exactly how to be settled just yet, but don't y'all worry about it none. The whole thing is Rock is growing. You can't stay in New York forever. Plus, grown motherfuckers need to get fed. Y'all want to get paid, right? Okay, expansion is the word. So she send the crew off. Like, y'all go on out there and, handle your business, do your work like you was assigned to do, and wait for me to tell you what's next. Lou and Marvin are still trying to convince her that this Newark thing is not a good idea. And she was just like, boy, I sure wish I had a motherfucker around here who saw the vision like I do. Okay? Look like the only person she can count on is Kanan. Kanan is fully in, and now she want to show all of the ropes to Kanan. So y'all make sure that you put Kanan to work. And then Morrell pulls her to the side, okay? And he tells her, look, I know I used to work with Unique and everything, but I'm loyal to you. I'm going to work for you. I'm going to do what you guys need me to do. And she was just like, yeah, usually the ones that you can't trust the most is the ones that's telling you that they loyal to you. Okay. I still don't know why Rock has him working for them. It seems like such a mistake. God, it just really seems like a mistake. Anyway, Morrell tells her that Unique, got it good with the Italians, and maybe he could smooth some shit out for her over there in Newark. And she was just like, oh, so you just all of a sudden got this information on Unique knowing the Italians and whatnots. Okay. She got a good eye on Morrell, but I was just like, this whole thing is it's not a good plan. But I guess Rock is feeling like she gonna use Unique until she don't need him no more. But I'm just like, girl, Unique is way more clever than I think you giving him credit for. But anyway. So he offers to help her out with the Italians. So they had met up in the club that, Tony used to work at. So Marvin is talking to the guy at the club and was just like, so I heard that Tony, had moved on with her life. And the guy was like, yeah, she done hooked up with some rich guy, and is looking for her happily ever after or whatever. And Marvin was just like, okay, putting that in the memory bank. And Lou was just like, Kanan, you fucking with this? And Kanan was just like, yeah, this is what we do. And Lou was like, no, this is what your mom does. Okay, and it's too bad that you done got yourself all caught up in this mess too. So Rock has a team of people that's not really sure about the moves that she's making right now. Okay, and she can definitely feel it. After she have her meeting with her crew, her and Kanan is walking, and she was just like, boy, I'm telling you the truth. Okay, I stay busy running this business with these incompetent ass men. Like she said, Granny used to say, okay, God gave men dicks so they can play with them while women go and handle the real business. I was like, I like that. He was like, Granny said that. She didn't say that. Boy, if you only knew. But don't worry about it, Kanan, because Rock got ideas. She got plans for Kanan. She said, you're going to be a leader. You're going to be a general. She already knows that that's what it's going to be. So now that Morrell done told her that, he gonna help her out with the Italians and Unique and whatnot, so they show up at Unique's store, okay? Joe just pulled up, so Blue is about to just be losing his mind at the door. And of course, when they walk in, Unique... And of course, when they walk in, Unique is fucking with him. He was like, Lou, well, I've been sure wondering how you missed Morrell while he had his hands in between his girl's legs, okay, and his back to you, all right? Something tells me that you missed him on purpose. You was interrupting my video.
No, you was interrupting my music.
No,
the only reason why I cut off my music is I seen that. That's why I jumped out the car and I see if I seen your head in the middle of the car.
Yes.
I was being thoughtful, but I had just started the song I wanted to listen to all day. Why you rolling me up?
Go away. Anyway, he was like, I could smell it all over you. Your heart ain't in this no more, okay? Because you must have missed on purpose. You just don't miss a sure shot like that. Remember I said that. Rock was like, all right, enough of that. But Rock was listening. But anyway, the matter at hand. So, Morrell tells me that you got some connect with the Italians and everything, and I need you to do me a solid on this one, okay? Unique was just like, yeah, I know them, and they do, I did kind of help out somebody while they was in jail, but, I don't know what I can do. He don't really want to go out there. She said, oh, no, nigga, we going. And you riding with me. And he was just like, as long as I get to sit next to you. And she just turned around, and I was just like, oh, he is so sexy to me, you guys. How old is Joey Badass? I know he a baby, but true, something about him. Something about him, child. Them drug dealer girlfriend tendencies that I have, y'all. That's the one. That's that one right there. So like I said, Rock is not sure about any of this. But what can she do? She needs Unique because she needs to get in Newark, and she needs the go, she needs the go ahead from Sal. Now jumping over to Marvin, we see Marvin, he's in his anger management class, and Marvin is really, he participating now. Of course he's talking about work, and he's making it kind of seem like it's a corporate environment, but he's basically saying how he got all this shit on his plate, and how easily he used to get mad and just go off on everybody. But now he realized that, he ain't got to do it like that no more. The breathing exercises, that shit do work. Okay? Because usually he beat somebody's ass way before, he even got to thinking about breathing. And but then of course while he's talking, he's not cursing or anything. He's about to say a curse word, but then he changes it. And then the teacher was like very impressed with Marvin. Like, did you guys hear that Marvin was going to say another word? And then he changed it because he knew it wasn't appropriate for this setting. Okay, but she's proud of Marvin because he's finally participating, and he looks like he's actually getting this thing. This is gonna help Marvin out. He gonna hook up with this teacher child. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so cute when he does too. But whatever, Marvin got work to do. So Marvin and Lou and Rock and Morel, I guess, they all go to Newark. They go to the pier. They're gonna meet Sal out there. Sal get out the car with his boys, got Unique with him, and he was like, boy, I tell you what, Rock, I don't have the same conversation twice. You better be glad that you got a Unique in your corner. Okay, because he's the only reason why I'm out here talking to you in the first place. That and what happened in Catskills. Okay, listen, I just want to be the first to tell you that shit wasn't supposed to go down like that. We don't fuck with kids. We never have. Okay, not even your kids. So I know we got some shit to work out here. So we can try this. He agrees to work with her, except there's only one thing. Unique has to be the one that's running the show out there, because he don't know these other motherfuckers. He don't trust them. He trusts Unique. Okay, so you got to put Unique on the post. And Rock don't want to do that, but she was just like, okay, yeah, because this nigga family anyway. I was like, yeah, that bad blood, that's what that is. Unique got this look on his face, and I was just like, girl, that Unique is fixing to steal this operation right from under you. It's funny because I like Rock, but I love Unique. So I just want it to happen for him. So if Rock got to be the one that kind of gets sacrificed on that one, so be it. So when Sal walk away, Rock was like, your ass ain't slick. I know that you and Morel set this whole shit up. She ain't stupid. Unique was just like, why do I feel like I just hit the damn buzzer beater? Like, shit, things is going Unique's way. Rock don't have a choice. Now, jumping over to Kanan. Kanan goes over to the projects. Raquel has put him on the job. Okay, show him the ropes, teach him some things. So he goes to the projects, to the crack projects, and he goes in there, and his assignment is to take this bag of money to the bodega. They expecting you at the bodega. Kanan looking at, damn, how much in there? Nigga, you don't need to know that. The brown bag boy just takes the money to the bodega. Okay? Don't ask no questions. So him and Fame walk into the bodega, and Kanan has the money in his backpack. And all of a sudden, these niggas pull up in an old Jetta. I was like, they sure did a good job of getting these cars, child. They pull up in the Jetta. That was the one that everybody wanted back in the day. And they jump out the car and they rob him. She put the gun on Fame and try to take his necklace. And Kanan was like, that damn necklace ain't even real. He was just like, you know what? I'm taking the necklace and I'm taking your bag. I don't give a fuck who you are, Kanan. Okay? And so he takes the bag and they jump back in the car and they leave. And Kanan was like, fuck, the money was in that bag. We got to get that damn money back. First day on the job and he losing the damn money. Can't let his mama know that, making him look like a joke out here. So him and Fame go back to Fame's apartment and they looking for a weapon. Okay, they want a knife. I was like, baby, never bring a knife to a gunfight. You saw he had a gun, right? Okay, Fame ain't got no damn knife there. So what are they going to do? Well, they go down to Fame's neighbor's house, the girl that Kanan had hooked up with at the party. They go down to her place. And, she was just like, what you guys need a knife for? Like, you know, you taking a knife to do what? You know, she's asking him all these questions. The mom was like, I think I got what you need in the kitchen, Kanan. I said, I bet you your hot in the puss ass dude. Old ass bitch up here pushing up on this little boy. Okay? So anyway, he come in the kitchen and she was like, I think this is what you need. And she hands him a gun. What woman hands a fucking 15, 16-year-old black kid a gun in the projects in New York? Okay? Like, what is wrong with you, lady? Then she give him this old sultry, seductive kiss on. I was just like, that mama. Kanan now has a gun. Now jumping over to Lou. Lou is at the studio and the old girl comes. The one that they all think has this spectacular voice and look. She was like, Cartier said he ain't heard the song on the radio, and if he don't hear the song soon, then he gonna take me somewhere else. Okay? Lou was just like, okay, he ain't the only one that heard it on the radio. Like, what you want me to do about it? Tell him to keep on waiting. Shit. She was like, well, you know, Juke told me that was her song. What's that about? He was like, yeah, I mean, it was her song. And she was like, did she sing it better than me? And he was like, it wasn't about who was better. Okay. And then she kind of starts flirting, kind of trying to push up on Lou. Like, when she sing a song, you know, she tries to think about the person that, you know, she's singing it to. And of course, she's trying to get with Lou. She all up on him and everything, but of course Lou don't bite. He get real close to her like he gonna do something. He's like, girl, I'll fuck the shit out of you on this on this damn studio furniture. Girl, y'all go some damn where. Anyway, he just walk off. And so she don't quite get the connection that she thought she was about to get. I was like, girl, back up. Get off of my boy. Get off my boy. Speaking of Cartier, we see Cartier and Rock at the art gallery. And, you know, Rock is just trying to learn Cartier's game because he's mastered this whole funneling and laundering his money through the studio. And so while he's talking to her about what he got going on, one of the guys was like, I need you to help me put this painting in your car. Why you slapped a man? I was like, why you slapping him? He was like, when I said I bought this, you know, it was supposed to come with packaging. All right. So nigga, basically go handle that shit. I said, you ain't had to slap the man like that, you know. So after the man go, you know, all embarrassed and emasculated in front of Rock, he goes off and, you know, he was like, you know, insubordination is almost like insurrection around here. Anyway, he tells Rock how he got the whole thing going. You know, he ain't just in the big cities. He done expanded out to the smaller cities where the demand is much higher because they don't have access to all of the drugs like, you know, you got in New York and all of that. So that's how he making his money. And baby, he got distribution and everything. So he running the whole gamut, the monopoly on this thing. And, you know, Rock is getting all of these ideas from Cartier. Okay. Oh boy, come back in, was like, I got it in the car. So I was just like, okay, I thought he was gonna slap him again for good measure, but he gave him some money. Like, my man. I was just like, Cartier, you a big ass bully. Jumping back over to Kanan. So they got the gun. Okay. And now they about to go and get their money back. I was like, what is wrong with Fame? Why are you even getting caught up with Kanan and this kind of shenanigans? Nigga, you a rapper. You ain't trying to be in trouble like this. Okay? So anyway, they go to the apartment where the guy that robbed them, you know, where they know that he lives or whatever, hangs out or whatever. So as soon as this boy opened the door, they go and bum rush in there too. And the guy jump up and, you know, Kanan got his gun like, yeah, motherfucker, see how the shit flips. He tells Fame to get his backpack and the guy was like, look, we didn't know it was going to be all of that. We ain't trying to get in that kind of trouble, you know, like, my bad, basically. But, you know, Kanan can't let him just get off like that. So he pistol whips the guy, knocks him down, and then just goes and beats the hell out of him, right? And Fame was like, hey, we gotta go. Like I said, Fame, why you even there? Let that nigga have the gun. Let him go get his damn bag and his money in there. I mean, I know that's his homeboy and everything, but still. So anyway, they leave from there. And, you know, now Kanan is feeling like the big man on campus. You know, Fame was like, he was kind of hard on him. Like, you ain't had to beat the nigga ass all like that. He's all knocked out and shit. I mean, looked like he was dead when he left. I'm sure he wasn't. But anyway, while they're walking, then all of a sudden the police pull up on him. Whoop, whoop. Okay, and they take off running, and the police come and chase them, and Kanan gets away, but Fame gets caught up. Fame ain't even did shit, right? So they take Fame down to the jail, and Fame looked like a damn duck out, fish out of water. Like, he don't belong in nobody's damn jail. He's in there doing his little rap or whatever. And one of the guys was like, hey, you that kid that had that song. What was the name of the song? I don't remember the song. But Fame was like, yeah, that's me. It was dope, right? And he was just like, no, I don't listen to that shit, Anyway, they fucking with Fame in there. I was like, Kanan, go get your boy out of jail. Get the boy out of jail. Now, back at the house, later on that evening, Rock is cooking dinner. She talking to Marvin. Marvin was like, I was just trying to figure out, like, what happened exactly in Catskills. Like, did you and your boy, did you guys connect? Were you able to get in his head? Were you guys able to talk? And, she kind of is like, I don't really know what's going on with Kanan. Kanan say he want to be a part of the whole operation. So that's all she know. Okay. And he was like, well, he was like, you can't never tell what these kids is thinking. Hell, he don't even know, what's going on with Juke. She won't talk to him. And she was just like, yeah, and on that note, I was going to stay out of it because it was y'all family business and everything. But what the fuck is wrong with you beating this girl like she was a nigga on the street? Okay. I couldn't believe you guys in my comments was saying the reason why he did what he did is because she spit on him. And I was like, and that makes it okay? This is your child. This is not no nigga on the street. He almost fucking killed her, choking her out and everything. Like, that's not okay. Okay? He did that not only because she spit in his face, but because also she was gay and he did not like that. He didn't like the lifestyle, and none of that was okay. So let's not try to, we ain't trying to give him no reasons why he did what he did to Juke. He shouldn't have did the shit at all. Okay? Anyway, she was like, good and damn well daddy would have never put his hands on me like that. She was just like, and when you put your hands on Juke, like, I helped raise this girl. So if you put your hands on her, you putting your hands on me. Okay? So let that shit happen again. I'm gonna kill you my damn self. He got the picture. And she was like, look, I wasn't gonna tell you this either, but Juke done looked up her mama living up in Harlem. He was like, what did you just say? Yeah, she been with your mama. She been talking. He's like, she been talking a lot. When did this happen? She was just like, not too long ago. And he was like, so she gonna come back, okay, after 16 years. And when the damn candles on the cake, and now she just want to blow them out and get the credit, basically. Well, nigga, she was looking for her mama. She was looking for somebody to give her the love that you couldn't give her. All right, nigga, this on you, basically. So while she talking to Marvin, Kanan come busting in. Ma, we gotta go get Fame. We gotta go get Fame in jail. He in jail. She was like, wait a minute, breathe, slow down. What happened? The police, 5-0, they got Fame. She was like, Fame, why? What did he do? He was like, I don't know, maybe he had some weed in his pocket. She was just like, oh, okay, well then no, I'm sorry, we can't help Fame. Like, we don't get involved in other people's legal problems. Like, let his family handle it. That's on his family, not us. And he was like, I can't let my boy be in it. She was just like, we ain't doing it. He looked over at Marvin like, and Marvin was just like, what your mama said. So Kanan is all upset. He go run upstairs and everything. So later on, they all sit down to dinner. We got the whole family together. Remember, Rock said that this is what we gonna do now that Kanan is back. So they all at the table. And Marvin is just admiring how pretty Juke looks. He's like, I ain't seen you with a dress on. And like, since a few Easters, that Easter a long time ago. Okay? She ain't really paying him no attention. Kanan is still trying to convince them to get Fame out of jail, and Rock was just like, it ain't none of our business. We not getting involved. And then when Marvin tries to talk to Juke, she just ignores him. Good night, Kanan. She goes upstairs after they finish eating dinner. So Kanan is sitting on the couch next to Marvin, and he tells Marvin that he had gotten robbed earlier in the day, and they took the money. And Marvin was like, fuck, like, did you tell your mom? No, he ain't told his mom because they got the money back. Okay, that's all that mattered. But when the police caught them all up and arrested Fame and took Fame, the money was in the bag. So that's the reason why he got to get Fame out, because he want to get the money. And Marvin was like, boy, what is wrong with you? You think that money is coming back? Them cops already done split up the damn money and went and spending it on some damn prostitute some damn where. So that money is good as gone. You need to just go on and tell your mama. course, Kanan don't want to do that. Well, don't look to Uncle Marvin for the help. Look, and she's so busy worried about what Lou got going on. That's exactly how Marvin wanted. So Marvin ain't getting involved in this shit. Like, he ain't trying to be on the bad side either. Let her be concerned with Lou. Leave him out of this. And Rock is actually talking to Lou. So is it true what Unique said? Did you miss on purpose? And Lou was like, I don't know. He said maybe subconsciously, you know, maybe I did. And she was just like, yeah, I mean, you know, it been seeming like your heart ain't really been in this. Maybe your subconscious is fucking with your work at the studio too, because your boy came down here, you know, Crown, and he told me that you ain't nothing but in the way at the studio, and that, you know, that shit ain't for you, and you need to, you know, he want me to get you up out of there too. And he was like, so why you telling me this, Rock? And she was like, well, maybe my subconscious is telling me that, you know, maybe your heart ain't in this no more either. Okay? Maybe it's not even my subconscious. Maybe it's my conscious. I said, go on and let Lou go then, Rock. Now, next day, now that Marvin has this information from Rock that Sanctified City Woman has made an appearance, he goes to her house, buzzes her door. She lets him in. And, you know, so he comes in her apartment. He's looking all around, and he was like, it's bad enough that you left and didn't look back. Okay, left your child, your young baby here, a little girl. Now you back and you looking for a check. She's like, I'm not looking for no check. Okay, I just want to have a relationship with my daughter. So she's sorry that she left, but she's back now. She wants to have this thing with Juke. He was like, you left, you needed to stay gone. All right. And so I'm not sure if that was just a request or if it was a threat. I guess he was going to let her think of it the way that however she wanted to think about it. But yeah, this won't be the last time that we see Sanctified City Woman and Marvin bumping heads. Now, Unique and Rock, since Unique has the new post, they go and tell old boy that's working the post now that he's off the job and that Unique is being put in. And he was like, what? Like, what the fuck? What? This nigga don't know nothing about this operation. Unique was like, honey, I know the whole operation. I was doing this shit before you even was a damn thought, you know, in this operation. Anyway, Unique is all just sort of like, and she was just like, yeah, well, Unique is in, you out. And he don't feel it's right. Well, Rock don't give a fuck what about his feelings. Okay, this is business and you out. Okay, so he leave. And she was just like, all right, this your post, nigga. Don't put your feet on the furniture. Like it's all pristine around there. Soon as she leave, he get a book or something, a magazine, and he sit down and he cross his feet and put them up on the table. I tell you, I love me some Unique. Then we see Kanan. Kanan reached out to Creepy Daddy. I said, look at that connection you got. Boy, you was smart. Reached out to Creepy Daddy, and Creepy Daddy got Fame out of jail. You know, Fame come out like, I knew my boy wasn't gonna leave me in there. Fame walk off to talk to some ladies over on the side, and Creepy Daddy was just like, here, hand something to Kanan. And Kanan was like, what's this? And he was like, it's all the answers to some more of the questions that you might have. Okay. And one more thing, boy, you know, when we make plans to get together, then I expect you to show up to them plans. And Kanan was like, oh, my bad. Where was they supposed to meet? I didn't even know that they were supposed to be meeting at something. Okay. Don't have me waiting all around all the time, boy. And, you know, Kanan was like, okay. All right. And he said, one more thing. Okay. Your boy is a clown, talking about Fame. And Kanan was like, oh, that's just Fame. I was like, don't call Fame a clown. He's cute. And then lastly, you guys, the scene that I lived for, there's always one in the episode. Crown is at the studio and Lou comes in. Lou feeling away about what he did with Jessica, trying to approach his sister, all of that. You know, Crown was like, look, Lou, you need to admit it to yourself. You in over your head. You don't know what you're doing. You wouldn't be able to do nothing around here without me. I was like, wait a minute, Crown. Do you not remember who you talking to? It's just like, I mean, you can say these things behind his back, but you all up in his face, and I was just like, And Lou basically had the same feeling like, nigga, who is you talking to? He was just like, listen, you always gonna be nothing but Rock's baby brother. Like Ray J being Brandy's baby brother. And he didn't like that. That nigga turned around and he said, bow! Hit the damn nigga right up in the right here, okay? That crown flew back on the table, bust the table all up. And child, that Lou went and got a damn amp cord, okay? That nigga unwrapped that cord, put it around Crown's neck, and boy, I tell you, it was a tussle. That Crown was trying his best. Boy, they was knocking shit over and everything. That Lou had that shit tight around his neck, and he was pulling. I was cracking up. I was like, well, Crown, it was coming. I didn't know it was going to be quite this way. You know, I just figured it was going to be a good, quick, silent death. But nigga, all that fighting and struggling and shit, knocking over all of the things and everything. But he finally had to give up the ghost, y'all. He had to go on and check out. I said, well, I ain't gave nobody a chap send off in a long time. I was like, well, Crown, that mouth got you in trouble, right? You let that mouth cash a check that you couldn't pay her. That shit was funny. And then after Lou finished all of that, then here come old girl. So what are we gonna do now? This nigga ain't look like she was upset or nothing. I mean, I guess if her uncle is Cartier, I mean, she's been around it. So she didn't look scared or nothing. She was just like, baby, you need me to help you get rid of this body or what? I was like, oh, no, let me find out the old girl is down with the foolishness. We gonna see, y'all. But, yeah, it was a good episode. I'm really enjoying this season. How about y'all? All right, you guys, that is it. It is late. I'm going to go and fix me some dinner and relax for the rest of the night. You guys make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar eventually. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.